Oh, hi guys. Come on in and let's take a moment to take some bridges. So lie on your back and we'll take some bridges. Feet down, curl up and down. Curl up and down. So this is just waking up our back, waking up our hamstrings. Go up and down. And then you're going to stay there with your hips in the air and do 10 little micro pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let the knees touch and do 10 little pulses with that internal rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let the knees open a little bit and take 10 little pulses with that slight wide position of your knees. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let the knees be in neutral over the hips. Lower your spine and hug your legs in. Now you can move your ankles in little circles. Point and flex your toes. And then take your right leg long, even though it's a little tight right now because we just started the hamstring stretch. Lift up your left leg. Now rotate, not rotate, excuse me, pull one leg in and pull the other. Your belly pulls in, you're exhaling, your shoulder blades are off the mat. If you want that extra, there you go, that extra, and you can pull your hands to your legs, Betty. Right, left. Now flex the toes, right, left, right, left. 4, 3, 2. Now rest your head for a moment and then take your fingertips behind your head. Bend your knees, then rotate right shoulder to left knee, left shoulder to right knee, crisscross abdominals. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Rest your head for a moment. Lift up both legs. We're going to put those moves together. Rotation with your scissors. Right shoulder to left leg. Left shoulder to right leg. Stretch your legs up and one is down while you're working your abs. 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4. The hands behind your head will feel good on your neck. 3, 2. Recover for a moment. Now take your right ankle on your left thigh. Now lift up your hips up and down 10 times. Yep, we're still going to work it a little bit, Michelle. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let your right foot down and put your left ankle on your thigh. Now go up and down. 10. Not with your hip stretch. Yep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take your left foot down. Lift up your right leg. Lift up and down with your right leg in a hamstring stretch and your left foot doing all the work. Up and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now put your right foot down and lift up your left leg. It's in a gentle stretch. Go up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put your left foot down and lift up your right leg. Now lower it and lift it to hamstring stretch. Lower it. Now your hips are off the floor the whole time. Point and flex. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now take that right foot down, lift up your left leg, and do a leg pull 10 times. Point and flex. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lower that foot. Lower your hips. take a happy baby to stretch out the hamstrings. 5, 4, 3, 2, hug the legs. Now, lift up the shoulder blades. Stretch your arms and your legs out for double leg stretch, and then hug your legs. Stretch out and hug, stretch out and hug. This is for your abs. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to add another set, but this time let your hands go behind your head. Elbows come into your knees. Open the elbows. Elbows come into your knees. Open the elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now recover. Nice job. Now we're going to take the right leg in and stretch the left leg out, and then hug the left leg in and stretch the right leg up. Add on your shoulder raise if you'd like. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to let our hands come underneath our thighs and come up. Now once you're up, sitting, make sure you have enough room. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Lateral flexion. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now once you're here, you're going to open up your arms and actually open up your legs too. Add a saw. Open, rotate, reach, rotate, reach. Inhale, reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time, reverse table or reverse plank. You choose. Reverse table would look like this, knees bent. Reverse plank would look like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now, just for a moment, stretch your hands in a little circle. I'm going to take this opportunity to take off this one extra jacket or sweater, but keep doing your hands. And then when you're ready, we're going to come to an all fours position. Go down to a plank with your elbows and your toes on the floor, but your knees off. Hold for 20 if you can. 6, yep. All right, if that went well and you're ready to keep going, open up to your side. Now go to your front plank and go to your other side. Let the forearm down. Now we're going to lift the hips like you're a dolphin, upside down V. Come back down to plank. Lift your hips, dolphin. Come back down to plank. Lift your hips, dolphin. Come back down to plank. Lift your hips, dolphin. Come back down to plank. And up. And plank. And up. And plank. And up. And hold your plank. Adding on, tilt the left hip down and then the right hip down. The left and the right, the left, good, and the right, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Now, you can take a child pose here, rest the hips back, inhale, and you can come up to your shins, and good, Shreen, and then take out a leg, one leg out, fingertips to your temples and come up. Fingertips to your temples. Make sure your shins are very well supported. Yes, good, Karen, that's the way. Only go down as low as you feel like you can come up. You notice the lower you go, the harder it is to come up. So you're in control. 6, 7, 8. Make sure your wrists are soft. Sometimes we can poke them forward. Sometimes I'll even fold the knuckles so I don't do that. Now take a rotation. So dip, but then rotate towards your long leg. Dip towards me, yeah, and then rotate towards your long leg. You got it. Dip, 3. Dip, 4. Dip. That leg that's long is very long. It doesn't collapse in the knee. 6. It stays long. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to switch it up. So change your knees, change your leg. Now, dip. Oh, sorry, lateral. Pure lateral. You're in a toaster slot. Soft wrists, so make sure they're not jamming forward. 4. You can even tuck your knuckles if that helps you. That looks good. 6. I think you'll like that for your wrist, that cue. 7, 8. Strong long leg. 9. I also like to point the toes forward on that so my TFL doesn't get active, this muscle here. And that can get active on people and kind of feel spasmy. Now rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come back up. We're going to switch sides. If you need a sip, grab a sip. We're going to switch sides. It's harder. So you know we did lateral flexion. That's the backup plan. So here's the backup plan is the normal ones. If you can, take 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come up, shin under, leg out. If you need a modification, just do the normal ones, but if you can find a hard place to do 10 little pulses. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come up, put your shin under, leg out. Okay, now take a look. I'm going to go away from that long leg. I'm going to rotate towards the floor. I'm going to rotate towards you again and come back up. That was 1. Go down, rotate towards the floor, rotate towards me again, and then come up. That was 2, for example. So it's a little segment. Rotate down, rotate to me, come back up. 3. Come down, rotate, look down, rotate, look front. 4. Go down. 5. Rotate up. 6. Good. Rotate. Of course, the backup plan is just stay lateral flexion. 2 more sets. Down. 1 more. And come up. Switch your knees. Inhale. Now you rotate down, rotate, and come up. Make sure you're not leaning in your back, that you've got your ribs tucked a little. Now come back up, take a child pose just to neutralize everything. You can even pull your toes under if you want a foot stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, on the next one, it's a down dog, up dog articulation. If your wrists are saying, nope, just go back to the forearm ones that we did earlier, down dog, or excuse me, dolphin plank. But if you want, you add on, lift your heels, articulate your back, go into up dog. Tuck your chin, press the heels down, lift your heels, roll through, tuck the chin, and up. One more. And all right. And the next set is going to be push-ups. Now, you can do push-ups on your all fours, on the wall, on your modified knees, or wherever you need to for you. So it's going to be 15. There you go, Michelle. Good. But you can do them on the wall. 2. Good. 3. Good. That's a great way, Miss Karen. 4. Good, Betty. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. You got it. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. All right. Take a breather. And if you want to take a child pose with your elbows bent, you can. Michelle, if you want to interlace your fingers, that's fine. All right. We're going to have a lie down and do some double side leg lifts. Okay, arm underneath your ear. Lift up both legs. And remember the rib tuck here. You want to make sure your leg isn't going behind you. You feel your obliques. 10 more. Do you want to add on 5 banana boats? You can. If you don't, just meet me on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go on the other side and do double side leg lift. Long legs, arm under your ear. Go up. Feel your waist if you're not sure what you should be focused on. Feel that. 5, 6, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, if you want to, you could add on 5 banana boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now take a moment. When you're at the top, you can either do a bound angle or you can do tricep dips for 10. So bound angle is a stretch. Tricep dips is you lift like table, you bend your elbows, and then you push your elbows straight and you lift. Good. 2, you can even mix up what I'm offering. 3, 4, Betty, do you have company? Awesome. 6, 7, 8, 9, perfect. 10. All right, take a moment. Now this is a little different stretch. Go out, forward, and enjoy your inner thigh stretch. Now relax your neck, relax your shoulders. You can relax your feet. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Now when you come up, see if you can hold on to your feet. Now it might be you take 2 fingers around your big toes and hover. You may stretch out one leg, maybe you'll stretch out 2, maybe 2 at the same time. Whew. If everything's going okay, you can try to manipulate that 10 and get them closer together. 9, 8, 7, good. 6, 5, there you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your feet down. Now we're going to take our hands and knees, cat-cow. This is the first option. Cat-cow is nice on your back. It's mobility. So you can think this is the main one you're going to do. So I'm going to show you like this one, and just notice if you're tight somewhere, you can give it more attention. Now go ahead and take some circles while we're here. This is another one that helps back. Mobility, flexibility, blood flow. Go the other way. Now, when you're ready, go back to cat-cow, but if you want to make it harder, curl your toes, lift your knees, and do the beast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Child pose. Walk over to one side with your fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, open your shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, walk over to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, open up your shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come back to a side plank. We're going to do some lateral flexions. Let your elbow down, take your hand on your thigh, go up and over like you're painting a beautiful rainbow, up to 10 repetitions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other side, up to 10 repetitions. That means that you're in control. If you need to do fewer, do fewer. Another way to modify would be just be on your knees and your elbow. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really good. Okay, come to your hands and knees. Now this is a stretch. Lift up your right foot. Take your left hand to it and lift. 10. And then lower that down. Take your other side. Take that foot up. Lift up. 10. Nice job. Now go back to a front plank. When you're on a front plank, point your toes and your whole body goes forward about 2 inches and then drop back through your heels. Point forward and back. Now if this isn't working out, stay in a static plank. Good. So far what I see is good. 6, belly inside. 8. Now rest for a minute. This is Sphinx. This may be what you want to stay in. Listen to your body. If you would like to go up higher, put your hands on the floor. Feel your shoulder blades glide down the back. Now lower your spine, but lift up both legs. Hold. Now lower your legs and lift up your torso and let your hands press you up. You got it. Take your time on these. Begin lowering your spine and begin lifting your legs and hold it up there for a bit. Lower your legs, lift up your torso, and then hold it up there for a bit. Lower your spine and lift up your legs. And lower your legs and lift up your torso. Lower your torso and lift up your legs. And lift up your torso. Now hold. Now, as you're ready, relax your shoulder blades, relax your neck, and then go down and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now lift up your upper back if that's good for you, and your thighs if that's good. If it's too much, leave your toes down. Breathe now. You're going to go up and down with your breath. Don't fight it, just go with that up and down. Relax and take your other hand position and go up and down. One more. This is bow pose. Hold on to your feet. Now we're going to do it twice, so that way if you don't have that way if you don't have 2 feet and you only have one, you just do the other one in a moment. Breathe. Lower, but then go back up with your other foot or both feet again. And then lower and take a child pose. Press your hips back. Hold your child's pose. I'm going to let my assistant out. Take that child's pose. Go ahead, Astrid. Good girl. All right. Once you're in that child's pose, take a downward facing dog. Now in the down dog, if you would like to add on, lift up your right leg and take 3 circles each way with one leg. Now lower that other foot. Now lift up your other leg and take 3 circles. Now both elbows down, and you're going to pull your right knee under for a flamingo for abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, put that foot back and put your left knee under. 5, 4, 3, 2, put that foot back, right knee to left elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, put that foot back, left knee to right elbow. 5. Now rest on your belly, breaststroke. Pretend that you're going swimming, and you're going to open up your arms and lift up your back like you're coming up for air. And inhale, and inhale, and inhale, and inhale. Now take your arms like a Y. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Now, if you want it harder, all the limbs come off the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Recover. Knee wide child's pose. Press your back, hips back, but put a space between your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbow down side plank with rotation. Let your forearm down. Either modify with your knees or lift up till you're on your feet. Hands at your, top hand at your skull. Rotate. Rotate. You can also stay still for the modification. 5. Keep your ribs slightly tucked. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower. Now take the other side, hand here, go up, add a rotation. And recover. All right, now from here, we'll take our ankle, it's like a crisscross applesauce. Just take a hip opener, just take a moment to stretch it out. If it's not enough for you, put your right foot up a little higher and just hold for 30. The backup plan would be a figure 4. So Karen, if that's uncomfortable, just take a figure 4 on the ground, either one. Yeah, we're just gonna do 30 counts each. So yeah, and if you need a pillow, help yourself. It's just a way just to release some hip tension. Tightness, letting it go. Now we're gonna go to the other side. So if you're lying on your back, just switch your ankles. If you're seated, just switch your foot so it's a little higher. It can be on your thigh cap. Now, when you're ready, come back up. We're gonna take a side plank with a tree pose option. If the side plank tree pose option doesn't work for you, just do a side plank. So let your elbow be down, find a place for your foot if that's the option you're doing, and then come up and hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower your hip, never collapse at the shoulder, other side, side tree option. Now you can also do a normal plank side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, lower that down, other side, arm pull. Now take a hip, sit down, and take your arm overhead, and pull 5 times. 4, 3, 2. Now that may be enough, but if you can add just the knee. 5, 4. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Now lower your hip. Let's go to the other side. Just the arm at first, or side plank normal. 5, 4, 3, 2, possibly just the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side, we're going to put it together, arm and knee, or just do the arm, or just do the side plank. Now, your choice. 5 good ones of whatever you're doing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower, take it to the other side, elbow, side, get ready, your choice. Here we go, something, arm, or together with the leg. Now recover, hip down. Now take your legs out, arms open. Make sure you have enough space that you will not hit anything. Rotation, rotation. This is called the twist. You're going to try to make sure your feet don't slide past another. They don't slide past another. And rotation. And rotation. Now, on the next one, find a stretch. So basically just put your hands down and hold. 10. 9, Arms open. Take it to the other side. Good. And then bring it back. Go forward, but don't force anything. We're just going to stay here like a counter pose. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now come back up and grab a sip if you need it. We're going to do a little bit of a leg series. So put your elbow on the mat, put your leg out. Draw circles that are about the size of a beach ball. Keep lifting up through your ribs, really tall. Yeah. Now 10 backwards. Pull your toes. We're basically touching these muscles, so head down, lie on your arm, take your top leg ahead, lift up the bottom leg and draw circles. Point. And I like to think, let's see, at least a basketball, at least a pumpkin. Pull your toes backwards and do 10 the other way. Okay, let's go to the other side. Point and draw circles. Go backwards. Now you're going to take this arm down, take the other leg ahead, draw the circles on the bottom leg. It's more like a pumpkin or a basketball, pointing at first. Now pull the toes back and do 10. Nice. Okay, come on up to your shins. If this doesn't serve you, you can always do these on your sidelines like we just did. But you're going to take, where is it? Oh, you're going to take your fingertips down. I just want to offer that if you have a block or a foam roller, you can also put your fingertips on that. Whatever is good, right? So I'm just demoing. You lift up the leg, point. Now this is working. 3, good. It can be down or side. 4, 6, 7, 8, feel that. Pull your toes back, do 10 more. Now let the power of your abs bring you up and over. Now enjoy, feel this wonderful stretch. I like to add rotations here. Rotation down is a little bit more back. I gotta get my knee on the mat, okay. Rotation up is a little bit more external obliques. All of your shoulders are good, all the shoulder muscles, anterior, medial, and. All right, now, don't move your leg yet. Don't move your leg yet, but let your hand go to the floor. Take your top leg behind you and lift up. Yeah, and reach your arm up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, feel your hip, 3, 2. Now, we're going to go to the other side, so if you were using a foam block or a foam roller, you can take it underneath your fingers on the other side. Your other leg goes up. Yep. I like just that little half foam one, Karen, the one you have, like that's all it takes. It doesn't take much. Whatever it is comfortable for you. Now pull your toes back and do 10. Neck is happy. Yeah. All right, get ready. Power up and over. Now make sure you don't touch your knee itself. You can touch it, but don't press on it laterally. Above or below for weight. You're just using it for balance, really, your hand. Act like I'm pulling your arm. Rotate towards the floor a little. Rotate towards the sky a little. we are going to take an inhale and leave your leg long. This finger or hand goes to the floor. The foot goes back a little. Lift your hip, lift your heart. Okay, take another inhale. Now as you exhale, nice job. Now if you can, actually grab a step. If you can, take a squat posture, but if that doesn't serve you, happy baby will do. Now, make sure your feet are comfortable. Usually people kind of start narrow and if you got. Now, if you have room, draw a little wrist roll. You could actually do, you can do the wrist roll independent if you need. Then put your palms together and separate the palms low. You see how that opens up the forearm. Your low back, I'd love to hear, Michelle, if this feels good. Now, you can actually pull your fingers under on this and get your top forearm. Leave that elbow long though, and then do the other one. Atta girl, Karen. I think the arms are more important in this case. You've already got. That's really good. Flip it, do the other side. So each forearm gets the fore and the back, so then the other. Oh, that one felt good. Woo. Okay. Are you saying you want to go down, Michelle? Okay, come down. just don't mince words. Just show me. Okay. Now, if you can roll down and up. If that doesn't serve you, just take a bridge. Otherwise, go down and up. I'm gonna move my yoga block. Down and up. Down. Now, if it serves you to add on, you can do what they call neck pulls. So you're hinging, you go down as much as you can, flat back, and then you roll down. You come up, which is really challenging, and then you go over, lift up your spine, hinge. And you can also do this abbreviated and roll over. If you don't need to go all the way down because it's too hard to come up, then don't, and then hinge. Or just do a basic crunch. Miss Karen? Hinge. Now, one more, because then we're going to stay on our back. So if you're done, wait on your back with a full body stretch and we'll meet you in a moment. So yeah, when you're done, full body stretch. Shift through your arm, shift through your leg. Lift up your right leg, draw circles 8 each way for leg circles. Ribs down. If your ribs are poking up, grab a pillow for your head. Go the other way, 8. Now, leave that leg up, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. We're doing a hamstring stretch before we move the other one. Oh, that should feel so good. Spread out your toes. Spread them out, spread them out. Do they all separate? You want them all to separate, even if you have to use your hand to get up there. We want our toes to stay flexible and pliant, so we have good balance. They should not look like little triangles. They should be spread out, so we're doing them now. Try the other leg, 8 circles. Big circles is harder than little. Ribs down. Breathing continuously. Your shoulders are let down. You're going to go the other way. Now you're going to take your leg up and you're going to point and flex. Spread them out, spread them out, spread them out. Even if you have to grab your toes with your fingers and help them. You can roll the ankle here. Good, I'm just moving the screen in a little bit closer. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're just going to be stretching, so I'm going to move you in closer. Yeah, great job. We are going to lift up both legs and take corkscrew. So you're going to draw a circle with your legs glued. Now you're going to go the other way. And go the other way. And go the other way. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. And then 10. Now we're going to take the left leg long and take the right knee over for a knee down twist. If you would like to add on these arm circles, it's a great way to open up your shoulders. So you might take 5 circles with your fingertips, just touching the ground as long as that feels healthy for you. If it does not, then don't touch the ground with your fingertips. Now arm over, left hand on your right knee is going to be like a paper plate, helping you keep that hip in a stretch. If you are really tight here, you can always put a yoga block underneath that knee to help support it. So if anybody's really tight, you can always use a support. Breathe now. It's like you're wringing out a wash rag. Take another inhale, and as you're ready, let's take it to the other side. The right leg goes long, the left knee goes over, the left arm can do about 5 circles. I'll turn so I can see you, but about 5 circles. And it's a way to get some more shoulder mobility. Eventually that left hand stays out like a T, the right hand holds the knee down. If that low back's really tight, you can always put a yoga block underneath your knee, or you could bend both knees. That's another modification. We'll take another inhale, and as you exhale, gently come up and either do a bound angle, which is holding onto your feet like a little butterfly, or do a frog pose. You choose whichever one you need. That's good. Yeah, it's okay to use a pillow too if you need. Yep, I need the more intense stretch. So yeah, so just do what you need. Now breathe fully into your rib cage. Feel all the cells receive breath. Yeah, get comfortable. And you're releasing not only your inner thighs, but whatever else you don't need. So maybe your jaw. Maybe you're doing good. You're good, Karen. I'm just cueing. Your jaw, your inner thighs relax, your pelvic floor relaxes. your hands relax. Your breath relaxes. Sometimes we don't even know our abs are tightening or our glutes are tightening. So when you breathe, that's a nice way to see are my abs relaxed here. We want to know how to tighten muscles, but we also want to know how to relax them. See if the breath can be a little fuller and more open. Now when you're ready, gently come onto your backside if you were in frog, and if you're already on your backside, take your ankle to thigh. Now I want you to notice how figure 4 stretch feels. You could do this only, or if you feel like you want to add on, you could stay here for a bit, and you can add on the teapot where you roll over and you open up that leg. Try the other side, ankle to thigh. Five, 4, 3. Good. You guys are doing great. You may come back when you're ready, and if you have a yoga block or a foam roller, just put it underneath your sacrum. You can use a foam roller or a yoga block. At this moment, my yoga block was closer, so I just followed the path of least resistance, but you can certainly use your foam roller. Now, when you're on it, it's more on the sacrum glute part. It's not in your low back. So, Michelle, if it's at all feeling bad in your low back, push it down lower. And this is a psoas release. So, relax the muscles at where the lower body meets the upper body. So, in the deep front pocket of your inguinal crease where your femur meets your acetabulum. Relax the muscles of your low back. They attach all the way up to the 12th thoracic vertebra and the 5 lumbar vertebra, all the way to the lesser trochanter of the femur. So relax that whole area. There is space you're creating between the vertebra because finally our pelvis is above the low back vertebra. Usually it's opposite because we are standing or sitting, right? I know this seems subtle, but just relax the area with your conscious effort. Relax the hips. Psoas muscles are fight or flight muscles too, so they can sometimes tense when they hear bad news or when there's traffic. So they sometimes take a little bit more convincing, so just give them your conscious effort of relaxing. Now with as little energy as you can, move your block and let your pelvis be on the floor. That low back should feel more on the earth. Now if you can't, yes, right, open up your arms, relax everything, and just give yourself permission to be here. Don't worry about anything in the past and the future. It'll all be there when we come out. Just give yourself this precious moment of breathing, of experiencing you as a being and not a doing. Now, as you're ready, just wiggle your fingers and your toes and stay soft and lengthen through your spine. And we're going to just take a hand to heart position, and we'll relax your shoulders, relax your neck. So you can just observe yourself with total love and adoration, with no judgment. So just take a moment to do that. Another way to say that is with total kindness, loving kindness. Metta in Thai is loving kindness. So we're just going to make an intention that for the next couple hours that we treat ourselves with loving kindness or metta, without judgment, without criticisms. If those barnacles of our physical existence come up and you feel them, just notice them, let them go, and come back to something with loving kindness behind it. And then just notice how that helps with the interactions for the rest of your day. Whenever you need recalibrating, you can come back to this hand gesture on your heart and take a breath with that energy and tension of loving kindness. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room. And with so much care and appreciation, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I hope. Bye. See you.